Hello and welcome back. I'm bballjo and this is Transport Fever 2. Last time we did a lot of stuff, and if you're wondering how it's going, great. It's really great. It's going great. Awesome. Super. But there are like 5 more products we have to figure out how to get here, and I think there will be a couple more hubs on the way. Let's get down to business and figure out what's actually happening here. So we have these guys able to move 580 units, which is good, but this building is currently slightly overflowing, so that's something we need to fix first. I would like to fix this without destroying any of the other buildings, and obviously we are adding this to add a little bit of capacity to our existing setup over here, but if I can't do it without destroying a building, I'm just not going to do that. Yes, we can fill in the land over here a little bit, but we should be okay, and as you can see, we already have picked up everything that we wanted from right here. Cool. That's the first thing. You always have to make sure that you get your tanker right, and currently we have a rate of 500, well, 600. Let's call it 600 because it's close to 600. What is the actual ratio that we're trying to transport? It's not 600, it's 400 plus 400, which equals 800. That's what we're going to do. So let's check out this first. Are you doing the 400? You're doing close to the 400 that I want you to do. But then we have this guy, which looks like you have like 5 or 6 wagons that we can add, which may actually give us the extra few units that we want to see. 1, 2, 3, so I think 320 about is what we can get out of this, and that has increased this to almost 700. We're not maxed out, so we have the choice. I can't add any more because we're already at the max length of this station, but it's fine. it's okay. It doesn't live in an isolation because we have this guy also driving up and down. And you almost have a rate of 400, so what I'm going to do with you, without knowing how much we can actually fit on here, is add a couple, and then add one more, maybe. Yeah, it may be starting to get into the length where it's a little too long. 250 meters. Yeah, maybe. 250 meters either already too long, or we still have a little bit of leftover space because we have 40 meters per section. So it's 240 or 280 meters. It's definitely not going to be 258. Is this one of those? And we are already in the situation where we're a little bit too long. Here's what we're going to do. Configure you. Why is this important? You know, I just want to get it done semi-well. Yeah, sure, that's the only reason. Let's go with that because that's helpful. You don't fit here yet because this track is in the way. That's also not really a problem. We're going to take this back as far as we can and talk to you. Get our track in there and in here, otherwise they're just going to interfere. Ugly. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Nope, that was the correct thing that you did there, but then you clicked the wrong button, so good job on that. Would you like to fit in here? Yes, you would. And now we have 280 meters of capacity for this guy. So manage vehicles again, talk to you. We are 258, so 1 extras, 269, 1 extras, 280. Cool. It fits exactly into the station now when it runs, and it has a ratio of, or rate of, I would have expected this to be higher now. Please be higher. Why are you not higher yet? I don't know why, but we definitely have to double up the this train because the other side is, well, we actually now almost evened out. 700 and 700 is pretty good. We are not currently consuming all that much, but there should be enough consumers relatively soon in all the places, probably. Also, we are not delivering out to Sheringham yet, and Sheringham would like another 112 units. So all of those are things that we can either do right away or do later. Do you want to do that right away? You're going to distract yourself now, aren't you? A little bit, but it's okay. What makes you think it's okay? I don't know, but it feels like it's going to be just fine when we're done with this. You can't build there because there's big building here. We're not going to get bigger than this, though, just in case you were curious. Let's throw in our couple platforms. There you go. Just double track on this side. How about a cargo building somewhere? Sure. That's fine. A cargo building here could also help, but you don't actually fit in there. That's interesting. How about that? Definitely doesn't fit in there. I don't really want to remove 2 of the buildings. 1 of the buildings will be enough. Okay, 1 building. There you go. That's removed. Give me a little bit of road. That's just like short delivery road. So we get a little bit of extra something, je ne sais quoi, as they say. And you can go in there with the normal road. Then give me something straight up the alley here. I'm trying to expand the city just a little bit, and they should be able to swerve some buildings into right where we are there. And then because we're generous, how about we just plop another bit of road there, and then another bit of road here. It's completely unnecessary. I'm doing it anyways because look at that beautiful alleyway. Yeah, I like it. Let's remove that. Make sure that this is still connected. Are you connected here? I think that's a connection. Yeah, we should be fine. Anyways, where is all the fuel that we want to deliver to? That's an excellent question. Do you need a truck for this or not? We're pretty much covered. Okay, so just throw a train on there, and then we should be good to go, and that train should go to the platform that's currently not being used. This train is just slightly a little longer than the platform allows. I think that's okay. I think we're going to allow that. This one will hop in right there and bring the rest to right here. Fix yourself. Fix yourself. Oh, you can't because I haven't given you a appropriate crossover section here, but we're going to fix that right now. You go there, you go here, and then you go in there. That signal's in the way. That shouldn't be surprising. And voila, we are done. Put a signal at the end of this now. And we're good. Tuck to the station again, tuck to this line, manage the line is happy. I don't know that I want you to go to wherever you think you're going. You are green. You are going to the right, to the correct side, which I actually wanted you on, so that's good. So this will be the, let's just call it the Sure Tanker Fuel Delivery. Share Delivery. Okay. That's good enough, and throw a train on there, and then we can concentrate on the next route. This train will be able to do whatever we need it to do. Diesel, no, electric, as fast as you can. 120 is the max speed we can do on our cargo, so that's what we're going to use. I may, in the near future, add... What's the capacity, 120? Oh, sure. In the near future, I may add some... not mods, but I'm expanding the models that we can use on our line here, because it is starting to get, you know, the same over and over again. We're in 1993. There's not that many vehicles that we get, that we will get in a little bit, or that we will get after this, but we're okay for right now. This makes me think I really want to add some passenger stuff in here that would help, but I don't know that I want to do that right now. That's always a thing that we can do on the side. But the suburbs over here are developing quite nice, actually. And look at this. They are starting to grow together. These are just industries, but they are doing what I wanted them to do. So that is good. This is an interesting zigzag way of living, but I like it. I'm not sure that I've seen this before, but it's cool. I very much like how that looks. And I also like that these guys are taking the slowest possible road to get from A to B. So all of those things are great. I really like this corridor. This is awesome. I may take a picture of that later. But yeah, let's see what else we can deliver. I think I've babbled on long enough. This needs to happen. I would love to get a buttload, that is a technical term, of... let's turn the music on, because why not? I would like to get a buttload of wood, of wood pellets here. And I think both of these will require 400 to 800 units of, well, boards, I suppose is what those are. Maybe, potentially, I don't remember. But we have to get those in here, into this hub, effectively, and all we're going to bring back is one of the forest units. Oh. No, don't. I'm trying to figure out what can I put on here that could go on a stake car that could get out of here. Obviously, yes, there is a 400 unit forest. That is nice, but I need 3 more forests to actually do the next thing, and we already talked about this. If it hasn't disappeared yet, which it doesn't look like it has, we have that guy still here. Chippenham. We're just going to use this one. Yeah, let's build this, because this will be nice and complicated and convoluted, which is all of the things that we care about. Let's triple check where our friends are. There is a forest right there. There's a forest right there. And I know that there's another sawmill here that we could use for Helston, but I'm not sure that I want to go there. There's another sawmill right here, which is also an option. There's these two. These two could deliver up here. Okay, then you have 1,200 units of lumber coming from here. Oh, you're running into another issue. Yes, you do run into another issue. The other issue is that we actually have to deliver to Chippenham Sawmill and to Heston Sawmill. I am seeing an opportunity to put a hub here that delivers to both of these sawmills. We're using this extra one forest to keep things running, but overall it's just going to be a transportation route between this guy and the next hub. I like that idea. Okay, so we're going to get these two forests delivering up here, this forest delivering up here, and then the single forest that we had near these two stations to do the rest. I love it. Let's slow down, because money is not really an objective here. So let's spend a lot of cash and see how ridiculous we can make this. How many tracks and buildings and all that stuff do we need here? So we have one huge train coming in. We're going to max out the length of this thing, because everything else will be silly in this situation. We will need a truck access on that side, and that's fine. And I will even allow myself to have train. Oh, if you do that, then this is silly. Okay, stop. Make the road first. Okay. Good idea, boss. Get you in there. Yep, there's a connection. That looks good. I'm not convinced that this is in range, but let's see. It is in range. Okay. If that is already in range, then I don't actually have to worry about much else. That road can look a little funky. I don't really care. But I needed this one to be accessible to that thing. And then let's pretend it's a little further that way than it is this way. But I think I will just have a tandem train go back and forth in between there. That sounds lovely. Okay, let's build this out. Why did I make this a short platform? I don't know. The tandem train can honestly be on either side of that thing, so we will take advantage of that. But what is the max length here? We had 350 meters was the where's my building? Passenger building? No, that's all wrong. That's all completely entirely wrong. 320 meters, and we have now added 1, 2, 3. So that is another 120 meters. So we are at 400 some meters already. 320 plus 120 is 440. Okay, yeah, this is ridiculously long, and I'm trying to ask myself, okay, you could just put this guy closer to here, and then you don't need to deliver out here. It's never, I'm gonna do that, yep. It is never the best option to have different length services. That on one side you have a really quick service to turn around, on the other side you have a really slow service. It's probably fine. Honestly, it will totally be fine. I'm just trying to not put myself into that situation, because I very much think, therefore I am. Are you really going to point it this way? Is that the correct area? No, you kind of need to point it, like, not downhill, but on the same side of the hill. Heston is sitting right there. I'm not from this. That was a weird way to describe something, but that's okay. So Heston is right here. I would go around all of this. I need to join onto our main line that we already have. That's fine. And now, are we close enough to our sawmill up here? I don't know. Let's see. If we go from right there to right here, just need a straight line connection. Will you let me in? You do not let me in yet. Okay, that means we have to move this guy up just one level. B, there we go. This guy needs to go up one level. Yep, everything else can stay the same, and then still no connection. Okay, we would have a connection on the next level. That's good to know. I'm trying to look at if I could finagle this a little bit, that it would work when I extend the station out, and I don't know that it would. But I do have to extend the station out anyways, but this is the right length. I just have to put a building at the very end of the station for this to all work. How many platforms do we actually need now? Probably just a few. Not as many as you had before, but this maybe just okay. Let's do one more chance. I want it a little higher up. There we go. Then talk to you. Get my platforms in. This is for the main delivery train that comes from the end of the world on the other side that we talked about just a minute ago. So that one should be okay. This will be a very large kind of connection, which means there will be a lot of cargo coming through. So I will try my best to kind of account for that. There's the connection I wanted on that side. That looks good. We will make this much longer, but then the other two tracks, I think I will leave as short as they want to be. I'm just going to max out what we can do on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, these are quite long. I don't think the original vanilla one was this long. But look how big you can make the station. It can easily span all of this, and if we wanted to, I can probably expand up a little bit and get these two connected to the same thing. Did you just decide to make this thing a hub now? Maybe. Let's see how far we can go up here, because that is limited. Okay, if we can go up to there, that's not terrible. And then we put a big building right here. Okay, also not terrible. We're on the not terrible territory. That's wonderful. Talk to you, and I'm pretty sure we're not going to be able to reach this one just yet. Okay, I think that one is just too far. This one's also too far. I think in this case, we're just going to run into a situation where we just have to use a couple trucks. That's not bad. That's not a bad thing at all. And we can easily do that down the road when we actually really feel like doing this. So for now, we should be good. I should count how long this thing actually is, because it's the max length of a train that it can handle, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 400 meters right here. 11, 12, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 440 plus 400 is 840 meters is the max length of a train that it can have. That smells like a double header to me. I don't know about you. Double headers are perfect for what we're trying to do here. And once it actually starts running at full capacity, it should make boatloads of money. And that is a technical term. So I'm excited about that. Platform, yep, let's fit one in here that will fit the bill. There you go, there's the bill, and it was fit. Can you come up here? Not quite, okay. You want to come down here from this side, from this angle? There we go, there's the connection I was looking for. And then, wow, it's just like, you just want to fight me today, aren't you? Okay, well, we'll just get a little Y connection in there, and then you still don't want to get to it. Wow. Wow. Yes, I can totally use a truck for this, but I am... Honestly, having a truck run up and down here is not the end of the world. Not at all. Not even a little bit. There are a ton of options here. I could. I could expand this down a little further, and I think I'm really close already, so that would work. Actually, do you have a connection here, or is that the problem? You probably just don't have a tickler there. There you go. Now you have a tickler. Now you're connected. That's what I thought. We probably don't even need this. There you go. Yeah, no trucks. This will be fine. Everything can be connected, and this is just going to be the extra long mainline going in there. And Raspberry, would you like a friend? Maybe at some point. we'll figure you out. You look like you would really benefit from a little bit of passenger service, and at some point we're going to probably add that for you. Right now it's not that time, but maybe our train line is actually going to go right underneath this. That'd be cool. Looks like autosave's just like, there we go. I wasn't sure what it was going to do with that thing, but that's fine. This one is obviously just going to be a short little stumpy. And I say stumpy lovingly, obviously. That should be clear. 120 meters enough? Probably not. Give me 160, because it does have to run 400 units through here. 800 units, actually. Is it 800 units that this thing has to be handling? I think in that case, we're just going to make this a little bigger than a little tiddler, and then we should be good. Cool. Track, yes. Cargo, absolutely. Go through here and right underneath that bridge so people can actually see what is happening there, and then connect to this. Okay. No. Not even a little bit. Sorry, but that's a little ridiculous. That's much better. Cargo bridge, yes, but no. It's not a roller coaster, but this is just a, who planned this? This looks stupid. No, I can't do that. Instead, what we're gonna do is pre-lay a little bit of track so we know where we're trying to go. Do you want to go just on this one? Yes, let's just do this guy. Let's make a semi-aggressive curve down to the bottom part, and I really kind of I have many trains of thoughts as usual, but some part of the train of thoughts are I may just want to go across here. It's relatively flat, so it should be relatively painless, but relative is a relative term, therefore we won't know until it's too late. We could have that one here, or the double red. Double red, you are majestic in the mountains, but down here, I'm not feeling it. No, I'm not really feeling it. So we're just gonna pop you there. And now this one is just gonna kind of end up somewhere over here with the station that we already built. And that should give us more, should give us enough of things that we wanted to build here in the first place. Do that make any sense? Probably not, but I think maybe a little. That's fine. So let's get this one in here. Cool. We didn't get the auto connection that we had earlier, but I think we'll be fine. We're just going to make it look like there actually is a real road connection over here, and now people can be excited. Cool. That guy goes in there. That one pops up here. That looks great. Now, the ugly part. No, not the ugly part, because the plan for this from the beginning was to kind of force you into the existing main line network, which is what we're going to do right now, and see how you want to fit into this. This is already an approach. What that means is I don't have to be terribly worried about speed. Wow. I don't have to be terribly worried about speed because yes, this is a high-speed track that goes through here, but where are we actually going to put our cargo train? That's an excellent question. We could pop you under. Ooh, actually, this is a much better line. If we can pop up here, go underneath this bridge that already exists, and go onto this cargo line, which already connects all the way through here, which, well, goes over here, obviously. But Chagford is up. No, we're not going to Chagford. We're going to Oundle. Okay, are you now deciding that you're going to bring some stuff out to East Ham, or what's happening here? Well, we have these two guys that still have to come out. Yes, they have to get all the way up here, but there's no rule that says I have to go through this. So I would love to use the existing lines, and someone's going to put it down below, so I'm going to say it. Yes, it is much easier to not share your track between cargo and passenger lines. 100%, absolutely, you are correct. It's just not what I want to do. Are we going to overload this thing? Oh, 100%. I have no doubts about that, and I wouldn't be surprised if we're actually going to converge into more tracks on this side eventually. But you remember when we said all of this stuff is going to get a lot more traffic than what we did before? Yeah. You also remember what I just said about the length of the train that I'm expecting to run through here? I made it super duper long. That's not going to happen. So what's the max length I can get from here? 1, 2, I'm counting the signs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 times whatever this is, it's just like 8 times 4, right? 8 times 4, that is 320 meters. That's the max we can get. Honestly, that is not the end of the world. It's more a problem for this high-speed train over here. So what I have to do, if I want to do this, and I kind of want to do this because I think it'll be fun, it's not complaining about a road connection anymore. That's nice. So I can get rid of this entire piece of nonsense. That is lovely. I'm guessing they're taking that road now. There's a shortcut here. Shortcut is a light definition on that. But we should have no problem adding a cargo third rail over here that our high-speed rails should avoid most of the time. And we can force our trains to be on whatever track we want to be on here just because there's signals and waypoints and all those things. So let's see how this plays out. Oh, this is good. This is good. We can actually use this. I love it. I'm going to build this knowing that I'm not going to love it, but that's okay. How are you going to get this one in there? This is... Oh, this is completely unnecessary. As usual, bballjo does that a lot, where he starts something, because the best way to get anything started is to... Say it with me. Start it. I'm not being facetious. I am being very serious. It's so easy to get analysis paralysis, to get anything done anywhere. And then you just get stuck in this rut of, that's not good enough. No, I can't do it like that. I need to do it differently. But if I do it that way, then this happens. And if this happens, that happens, etc., etc. Yes. Don't let perfect be the enemy of good. I'm not the only one that says that. And I don't think it's a trademarked phrase or anything like that. So don't you dare. Don't you dare say that I stole it from someone. I didn't on purpose. It's just very true, okay? That's really all I'm trying to say. But all we're trying to do here, and I'm saying that word a little much right now, but that's okay. All we're trying to do here is get these guys to play along with me now, which may work this way. I don't know that I want to get rid of... I don't want to get rid of the track that was there, because that track is really just there to block people from expanding into places where we don't want them to expand to. But this should be fine. Is that all 120? That is all 120 indeed. So we got lucky with all of these connections to... we're just gonna pretend that this is the thing. We got lucky with all of these connections because we didn't actually have to add that much new track to make use of the things that we had, and we don't have to share cargo and passenger all that much. I didn't mean to put that piece of well, signal there, but we'll be fine. So cool. I think we pretty much have our first setup. Yes, I do know that I have to reconnect those that road that I destroyed over there, but that's okay. This may have to be expanded. We may need some much bigger through station. I think, yeah, we already have a through station here, but there is now more traffic that will run on this side of town. And here's the thing, bballjo, are you sure that you don't want... what side of track are we on here? No, nowhere yet. Oh, you want to go underneath here. bballjo, are you sure that you don't want to extend the length of the station that you had at the end of the line here? Because one long train can be better than 4 short trains, something like that. I think we all know what I'm trying to get to, right? There is a frequency and a capacity of things, and the more you... The more purposeful you are about them, the better, really. That's... I don't want that. That was just a really high bridge. Let's see... How about this? Before you do all of this nonsense and destroy them again in about 5 minutes, let me get rid of that thing. Come on. There we go. How about you build this underpass first? Not a terrible idea, because we will have to go super low. So, if we do this and pretend that this is the connection that we want, so we need to get all the way down to effectively 0, that's fine. And then I would like to get all the way up here before the bridge. We are going 120. Oh, this is going to be a beautiful line. I can smell it. This is just gorgeous. Yes, please. And then we can get into all of this. Probably, is this flat already? No, it's not quite flat. So I think that is telling me, let's see here. Can I use any of the new stuff? This is a single track. No, the next one will just branch out to here, but that's not where we want to go. Is there an opportunity for a triple track flyover here that we can just connect to the middle? Yes, there is. We're going to do something different. Pause. Pause. Will it look super pretty? It will be practical enough where you, I think, will agree with what we're doing here is not completely stupid. Is that a win? Wouldn't go that far, but we'll be okay. I wanted this one to be a relatively straight piece and a long piece to get this connection in. That's good, because now you can probably tell what I'm trying to do. I will try to find a natural like split over point where the middle one is the new track that we're gonna build, but all of the other tracks are just gonna be the original tracks that we already had. Why are you fighting me on this? Don't. Where's the connection point? It would be here, I think. But no. Yes, that is the connection point. Why does it look so funny? Am I zoomed in too much? I think it is that one. Why? Why are you fighting me on this so much? Don't. No, don't try to connect to that side. That's not quite what I wanted. Let's try this again. This time I will try to keep track of what I'm actually trying to do here. Also, this one doesn't look like it's actually connected the way that I would expect it to be connected. So let's try that again. Just a little better. You go here. Good. You go there. Good. You didn't actually make it flat. It was pretending to be flat, but maybe that's the problem here. The multi-track switches do all work much better if you are in actual flat terrain. So let's try that again. Make this straight. Make it flat like that. So now it's really flat. It's just a small difference, but sometimes that matters. Make this high-speed rail because it probably... Does it need to be? Is this one a high-speed track that comes through there? I don't remember. Don't ask me. Don't quiz me. We're gonna be fine. Is there a high-speed train that comes in here? No, this is all cargo. Okay, you can probably just turn it into cargo then. You're probably right. We'll see what happens though. Okay, you get... Oh, actually, instead of going in there, how about you just do this? You make this connection. Stay flat. Because we are flat. We should be relatively flat in this whole area. And then we're still too narrow. That's our problem. Okay, start a little further back and see if this one is the golden ticket. And once we have the first one ready... I don't know why I can't get this right. It's starting to get a little bit on my nerves, but it's still worth it, I think. But we are getting into the, this is getting silly territory. So let's see how much more I can drag this out. I think we have dragged it out enough because now it actually connects and does this thing. That's great. Let's talk to this side again and try the same thing on the other side that also has to connect. Ideally, it will try to be as level as the first part, but now we have the triple thing, the triple threat, the triple, whatever. Let's get rid of this bridge because it's no longer lined up the way that I need it to line up. And the other ones are actually lined up pretty close to where I wanted them to be. So all of those things are actually positive. And I think, honestly, from here is probably fine. Get you over there. Oh, we're going here. Yeah, this is fine. There, we didn't lose anything there. Everything is as pretty as it was before. And we have a semi-straight track. I was thinking I was going to try to connect to this thing, but that is clearly not where we're going. So that's okay. And yes, I am aware that we're going to go up here unless I... Ooh, no, we don't have to go up here. You know why? I will show you why in just a minute. bballjo, don't sing. That's what my girl usually tells me. So, yeah. I am... slightly concerned. Well, just take it back further. It's okay. You can snake this up the hill just a tiny bit. Life will be okay. Trust me. You're not going to ruin everything, probably. Like that. There's a snaky now. Okay, snaky is going down the hill. Beautiful. That is not the accurate track, but I really don't think that we have any high-speed track running on here, so this may be the accurate track, actually. Cool. Now that we have that done, we should be able to do... I'm going to regret this. No? Maybe? Can you snap onto this? It actually can. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. This is what I wanted. This is something that would not have been possible in the older version of the game, in the whatever most recent update was. And now this one just continues on like it would normally connect to. That looks good. We do need a couple signals probably to make all of these tracks happy, but I'm willing to do that. That's not a problem. I was actually considering putting bridges further out, so we have multi-bridges running around here. You may actually have to do that. Okay. That's not the pillar that we had here before. Okay, how are we doing on time? time is actually great. Wow, let's have some water. But I would agree that pillar is not ideal. It's not a problem though. Why is it not a problem? Because we should be able to get this to do the thing that we want it to do, and if we can't, we make a double bridge. Double bridge will look much better. I am tempted to go double bridge, double bridge, double bridge, double bridge, double bridge, double bridge. But quad track is cool too. Quad track is cool, but then if you double bridge it after this, it will look even cooler. I got convinced. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna hop over here. Yes, you can have white track because you already have that, and there you go. There feels like there's a tiny bit of a nick in there, but that's okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Go all the way up to that edge. Good. Go all the way up to this edge. Good. And then double bridge. Yep. Not old bridge, the same bridge. That's totally fine. And now we have this connection. Beautiful. Okay. The middle track will just stay there for a little while longer, but it will effectively be removed in just a minute. Let's get this side done so I don't have to get confused later. There we go. You pop down there and you pop up here. Yep. Double bridge section, almost exactly the same length. That's perfect. Here's the next piece. We have a much longer bridge on this side, but that's not a problem. And you probably already know how this piece is going to go. We're just going to expand this out there. This one comes down this way and jumps the same bridge, same length. Everything is the same, should be the same, pretty close to being the same. And we get that one connected. I think this is about as far as I want that thing to go. And now we just take away the middle track. So we have double bridges with quad track, but splitting out because quad track is cool, double bridges are cooler. There you go. Could we use different bridge types here? Absolutely, but I'm not really planning on it. So let's take all the middle pieces out. I don't want to remove the pieces that give us the length, but no, the length of the bridge is already perfect, so that looks great. And let's see if we can get a more smooth looking connection out of this. I'm hoping that this is... Are you encroaching? No. I think you're just not encroaching and you're just not going crooked enough that this should be perfect, and we obviously don't have any bridge pillar collisions. But look at that. We're getting... Yes. This makes me happy. I want brown. Okay. We're already... What's this one? That one is not brown. That one is not brown. And then these guys are also not brown just yet. And then that one, and that one, and that one. And now we're good. Cool. Everything is brown over here. We'll see if I want to upgrade and do all the things over here too. But we can also move the bridges out to the left a little further, but that's not very high on my list right now. So I think we are good here. Is this a 120 km/h turn? Yes, it is. And now that we've done all of that, we can decide how we want to connect to this thing. Have we decided yet? That is the connection. Oh yeah. Oh, that is the bomb, as the kids would say nowadays. I heard. Someone told me. But no, this is perfect for what I actually wanted to do here. So we're gonna have that one get done right here. This one, ideally, okay, you don't want to play that game yet. That's fine. We're just gonna make you come out a little straight, make you flat, because all stations are flat always. There's nothing you can do about that. But now things are connected the way that I want them to be connected. That looks good. The only one that doesn't have a connection yet is this guy, and I'm not sure that it needs a connection, but we're just going to give you one anyways. And now our long train, however long it's going to be, can go right there. Cool. Double slip. We already double slipped that. That looks fine. We do need a couple signals here. Hey, it's me from the future or the past, depending on when you're watching this. But the video got way too long, so I'm showing you this. We did complete this, and we put all the signals on there, like I said, but we came to the conclusion that there's a lot more stuff to do. One of the big ones is all of this is kind of clogged up and should be turned into a quad track eventually. We haven't done that yet, but this is a completion of effectively the route that we had right now. And then, yeah, the train has to go through all of this. There's a lot of traffic happening already, which is wonderful. And eventually it's going to end up right here. And this is what we're going to come back to next episode, because there's still a ton more to do before everything runs. Thank you so much for sticking with me, and I will see you again next time when we complete this project with all the wood and, you know, the tools at least. There's still steel to get. There's a lot more stuff to do. This whole section is not done yet, but I think it's getting interesting because this will be probably our busiest section. And this will go through like 1, 2, 3, 5 more revisions, probably, potentially, maybe. We'll see how it goes. Maybe the whole terminal has to go back quite a bit before I'm happy with it. But we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.